You can build a highly available VM architecture in Azure and still have it fail production. One small detail often decides whether your load balance design actually works, and that's health probes. Azure Load Balancer does not inherently know whether your application is healthy. It relies on health probes to determine backend endpoint status and which backend instances should receive new connections. If the probe succeeds, the backend instance stays available for new traffic. If the probe fails, Azure Load Balancer stops sending new connections to that unhealthy instance. That sounds simple, but the real issue is what the probe is actually checking. Many deployments point the probe at a basic port or a minimal endpoint. The probe passes and Azure keeps sending traffic. Meanwhile, the application may still be degraded in a way that the probe does not detect. Microsoft documentation is clear that probe configuration and probe responses determine which backend pool instances receive new connections. That means the probe endpoint is part of your reliability design. The best production architectures treat the probe like a meaningful health signal. Instead of checking only whether the server is reachable, the probe should reflect whether the application is actually ready to serve requests. If your load balancer only knows the instance is reachable, it cannot protect you from every kind of application failure.